And welcome back to the channel, survivors. Today we're diving back into the world of ARK, and we've got some big stuff to talk about here. We've got a huge announcement by Jeremy over on X. We've got a new collaboration here on the horizon for ARK, and then last but not least, we've got tons of disappointment and worry/concerns throughout the community. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Alrighty, so starting things off, we've got the brand new center map has officially dropped for ARK Survival Ascended. If you guys have not checked it out, I do recommend jumping in here either on a single player world or on an official network if you can get in. Most of the servers have been capped out here for the center maps, but in general here, if you guys have not checked it out, I do recommend you jump in here and take a look, as it graphically here in updates and like little TLCs here and there, it is a chef's kiss and it looks awesome. However, I want to say for the most part, and the reason why I say for the most part is because there are still a ton, and I mean a ton of bugs and holes and glitches and exploits in this map, and a lot of them, if not most of them, actually existed back in ARK Survival Evolved, and so it's a little bit lackluster when you take a look at some of these things that made it into ARK Survival Ascended that completely, went overlooked. So again, it's going to be something that you'll discover, obviously as you load into the map. I can point out a couple of them here for you. One, we've got this random weird water line you can see running across the map in certain areas, which I find very weird and awkward. Another one here, we've got some spaces under the water. I did this in a shorts video, but a little bit of space underwater here, which was again, acting like there's no water, but there's this weird line going through. You cross over, it's actually water there, but then it's not water over here. I don't know. It's just this weird, little tiny things, nuanced things that happen, including tons of holes in the map throughout, that I think kind of ruin this map for a lot of people, and or kind of just shows, that they really didn't take the amount of time that was, in my opinion, necessary to really deliver here with the center map. But in general, it is a brand new map. Players for ARK love brand new maps. If you have not checked it out, jump in here and take a look. And now, speaking of updates and upgrades, a little bit of TLC here, we actually got a really big, and I mean a huge announcement, not even on the community crunch, because, in true ARK fashion, they can't just post all of the most important stuff on one single spot. They got to post it everywhere else. But nevertheless, over on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, Jeremy actually dropped a tweet, and it is a huge announcement. They said, FYI, we are working on upgrading ARK Survival Ascended to Unreal Engine 5.4. Currently, the game, from my understanding, is on 5.2, and this is a massive engine upgrade, going from 0.2, skipping 0.3, and going to 0.4. Apparently, a lot of people have talked about this online and said that it is a huge upgrade here for the engine. They said this will result in major improvements to performance, memory, and graphic features, along with other things from all game platforms. And now, as cool as this is and exciting as this is, and this is good news if they can really deliver on this and drop, a engine upgrade to 5.4 to fix a lot of the performance issues here for ARK Survival Ascended. However, let's not count our eggs before they hatch, right? Let's not hold our breath, because you would inevitably probably pass out by the time this is delivered. Now, even though Jeremy did say on Twitter that he expects it to drop, or the ETA is going to drop by the end of summer, I just think they surely have their hands full with everything else going on, that I don't foresee them delivering on a engine upgrade from 5.2 to 5.4. But unfortunately, I'm not a developer, so maybe there is a way that they can do this on top of everything else that they're currently doing. I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are on this down below in the comment section. And now, on top of that awesome announcement for the engine upgrade, we also, back at the community crunch, they have talked about the upcoming collaboration with Power Rangers. I've covered this several times in a couple of other videos, but we are getting close here to the official launch date, which is set for June 17th, 2024, and they have yet to delay it any further. They keep on mentioning it here, and they just dropped it in the most recent community crunch, talking about it for marking your calendars. Once again here, we're not exactly sure what all of this entails, because they have yet to give us any additional information besides posting this exact same image and talking about marking our calendars, and then also Jeremy over on X hinting to, clearly it's going to be some sort of Power Rangers collab. And there has been a ton of speculation around this collaboration. Some people think that it's going to be a premium mod that people are going to have to pay for via the mod structures. That's going to deliver some sort of skins for one of each of the different animals that you see here in this image. Additionally, some people have talked about it could be even further further, more of like a Bob's Tall Tales DLC that you actually have to buy separate outside of the game in order for you to utilize any of those creatures. And then other people have speculated even further that this could potentially be their very first big paid collaboration that could bring brand new maps and brand new events, something like the Survival of the Fittest events or the Conquest servers, if you will, on top of the additional skins. And now obviously all of that is just speculation, right? We don't have any concrete evidence on what exactly their plan is for this Power Rangers collaboration. However, what I will like to bring to your attention is that most recently we got our very first $5, yeah, $5 paid DLC creature added to the game. And it didn't just come to the center map, it also came and was delivered to Scorched Earth map. And that is the Pyromane. Now, a lot of people have been upset, and this has literally divided the ARK community in half, or majority, probably three to one. But either way here, a lot of people are upset about it, right? They don't want to pay $5 for an extra creature. They think it's just nickel and diming, and it's just extra monetization that's unnecessary. Some people think that, you know, it's fine, it's only $5. And there are a slew of PvP players here that are raging about the Pyromane because it is simply pay to win over players who do not have the creatures. I really do fear we're going to be pushed further down this monetization route, because especially if they can see the earnings from just the Pyromane alone and the Bob's Tall Tales and how much people are willing to spend to access that content, I have a feeling they're not going to stop here, and we're going to continue going down that line. And just judging by the Pyromane's launch via the, you know, center map, they also talked about how this is one of 4 Fantastic Tames that we should expect to see coming out. So that tells me there are 3 more already cooked up that are going to probably cost us an additional $5. So I don't know. Obviously, I'm very excited here as a Power Rangers fan from being a kid. Obviously, I grew out of it as time goes on, but I'm interested to know what your guys' thoughts are down below in the comment section on the Power Rangers collab, the Pyromane, you name it. And speaking on all of the updates and issues here, they did drop in the community crunch an announcement stating they were working on a major update for the center map, which will include numerous fixes for visual issues, polish, level design, and bugs, such as an issue with the Pyromane breeding on servers, the inability to build in some spots around the map, and the unsupported item issues. Which I am absolutely happy for, that they acknowledge this stuff, they're listening to the community, and hopefully they can get these fixes, you know, done sooner than later, as it does break this map for a lot of players, and just simply I think a lot of people are actually avoiding jumping on here until they do get a lot of this stuff under wraps. And last but not least, guys, for the month of June, they also announced Happy Pride Month. So for the entire month of June, they will have every single weekend 3 times rates, and they are introducing a slew of Pride colors. You can take a look at all of the colors you can see here on screen. That's dark violet, orange, red, light yellow, mint, glacial, light pink, deep pink, and then medium lavender. If you guys are not on the official network but want to activate these colors, you could do so by utilizing dash pride colors, capital P, capital C in the command line, and it will then activate these here on your server. You might need to do a dino wipe if you don't see any of these colors spawning. And that, my friends, wraps up the updates and news that you guys need to know that's happening in the world of ARK. If you guys enjoyed this video here, check out the one you see on screen if you guys are looking for the best base locations for the brand new center map, as I did do my personal favorite top 10 base builds. As always, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe here on the channel for everything ARK Survival Ascended related. I do have a cluster. If you're interested in checking out our PvE community cluster, you can do so by utilizing the Discord link down below. But with that being said, as always, guys, I'll see you on the next one.